So the next thing we're going to talk about is the Canvas Commons. And make sure you're in your records training environment, so make sure you're in the red when we do this. If you click on your dashboard, you should see another course. And Chris or Dave, remind me what it's called?
Canvas Commons Training.
Canvas Commons Training. All right, that's important. So everybody see that second course that's showing up on your dashboard?
Yep.
All right. So you're going to use that for what we're doing next. Click on your Commons button, which on your global navigation bar is the last one. It is the only one so far that we haven't really taken a look at. You might get a screen like this if you've never been there before. Is anyone seeing that? Okay. Click Authorize. All right. And you're going to be taken into the Canvas Commons. So what is it? So Canvas Commons is a learning object repository, an LOR. It is only for Canvas instructors, right? So only other people who are using Canvas can access the Canvas Commons, and not your students, which is important to know. It is a place where you can share things that you create in Canvas with yourself. You can share them with the account that you're in, so with your Rutgers account, or when we have sub-accounts, you can share them just to the sub-account. Or if you're really proud of it, you can share it to the world, the Canvas world, right? So anyone else is using Canvas. So the things that you're seeing right now, if you have your Show Public Resources turned on right now, it's just showing you everything that has been shared publicly with all the rest of the Canvas community. People share all kinds of stuff in here. They share full courses, they share just modules, they can share any of these things up there, assignments, quizzes, or discussions, pages, docs, videos, audio, and images. Is everything in here great? No. There's a lot of junk in here that I don't know why people shared it out with the rest of the world. But there are some great things in here. So when you come into Commons, you can search by, topic. So if I wanted to look for something about pandas, and I click on that, it's going to start filtering down my results. You can search by, maybe you put a tag in there, like writing skills, and then you can say, what type of item do you want to look for? Well, maybe I'm looking for an assignment that has to do with it, so I can start filtering down my search. Here I'm able to say what grade or level is most that I'm looking for. So maybe I'm looking for undergrad and graduate level assignments. So it will filter that down for me. So if I get here and I say, oh, this one looks interesting, this essay writing do's and don'ts. I know this is what? What is it? What type is this? Discussion. Good. So if I click on it, this is what I see. What it looks like. It's just going to give me kind of this idea. Everything that the person who shared it, tagged it with, is going to show up here. If I actually want to look at what this is, I need to import it into a course. And here's why you have that Canvas Commons course that they created for you. Only import into there. You never want to import into a live course. The reason being is not everything is awesome. And if you're going to import a full course, it could overwrite anything you've already done. So they gave you a Commons shell where you can test out stuff to your heart's content, take a look at it, and if you don't like it, you can just delete it, right? It is really easy to import these things into your instance of Canvas. What you're going to get over here is a list of every place you can import it into. So let's say I wanted to take this and put it into my sandbox. All right, yours says Commons Training. So if I wanted to put this into that course, I just select the course and click Import. Canvas is going to say that it's successfully started and it may take a while to see changes. Depending on how big it is how long it will take. I haven't seen it actually take that long. When it's done, if I refresh, let's see, it says it's done. Alright, so when I go back into that course, I imported it into here. Let's see if it came over yet. Huh? There it is. And this is why you can't rely on it being good, because that's all it's there. Okay? So that wasn't very awesome. So I can just delete it. Why did someone share that? Maybe they were just practicing sharing something to Commons. Now, you can share things just with yourself, or you can share them with your whole instance. Why would you want to do that? Anyone have any idea? What would it be useful for? Steve?
As an approach to copying.
Yeah, it's another way you can
If
copy.
we have a template, just bring it back in.
Absolutely. So especially, I know a couple people said to me, like, what if I created a master template for courses and I wanted to be able to share it? Pardon?
Rutgers.
Yep. So you could share it to then the Rutgers instance. Pardon?
No, she wants you to type it in.
Oh, type it in, sorry. Type in Rutgers. Okay. Sorry, Priscilla. Is there something in here?
Are you spelling Rutgers?
Oh, you just shared it to us. So they type.
Yeah, all of you at your computers type in Rutgers. If you uncheck show public resources on the come up. Yeah.
But it won't for me.
Oh, right.
Will for you guys. So uncheck show public resources and search for Rutgers and it should show up, the template.
Oh, this did show up.
I'm not sure why you didn't comment.
I got 3 out of 4. Oh, maybe because
Oh, because you still have this.
Yeah, it's
Kill modules.
Okay, I'm getting off.
Okay. So it's easy if you do share with yourself. So if I created my course, let's see, go back here. So let's say I wanted to save some of the things I've been creating over the past few days, right? And I might want to use some of that stuff in a course later on. Then when you're in your course, you can go to Settings and Share to Commons. When you do that, so this is going the other way. When I share to Commons, you're going to get some questions here about, what is it that you're sharing, and you have to tell Canvas what it is. If you are going to share it out to the world, if you're so proud of it, you probably do want to take a look at these different licensing types. It does give you a little tutorial there about what do each one of them mean. That's just like how can people use it. I've shared this one before to Commons. So Canvas is actually asking me, is this an update to a previously shared resource? This is really useful if you are creating like the master course and then sharing it to faculty members. Because you can just update it and share it again. They'll get a message the next time they go into their course that it's been updated. And they just have to click accept updates, and all the changes you made and shared in Commons again will show up for them. So once you have to say what version it is. So once I share it, it's going to be available for me then to import back into Canvas, and I can do that into multiple courses all at the same time. And pull those back into my environment. So it's a really easy way to look for other resources, share them with the community, share with your Rutgers community, and keep things for yourself. Like if you have a course that's being concluded, but you still want to be able to retain it and be able to access and use it again, you can absolutely share it into the Commons space.
Where did you say you did that again? Like you wanted
You want to share
you
your
have
stuff?
your course, you're not sharing with the world, but you want to make a template out of it.
Yep.
Are you in your course?
Yes. I started in my course. So, in your course, what you do is, let's say I'm going to share this Fahrenheit course. I would go to Settings, and you're going to get the top button up there, Share to Commons. So you would click that, and it's going to ask you a series of questions, including who can see it. So who can use this? It's going to give you some options. So public is any Canvas Commons user. This is your instance, or then you'll also see only share it with me. So you'll have a bunch of options there that you can select. I'm going to give you some time to play around in the Commons. So